Alright, yo, so this is what we gotta clean up here. We went to the local junkyard and bought some of these. We got 2 boxes. That one's pretty full. That one's pretty much just big ones. So I'm hoping those are copper, because otherwise I really got screwed. And then these ones here are like small ones. Yeah, I'll show you in there. Well, there's a lot of big ones in there, but not as big as those. But there's more smaller ones in here. So I really like taking apart these ones. They're pretty nice to take apart. You don't really need any screwdrivers or nothing. These ones, like them fridge ones, like that one. Sometimes you need screwdrivers and stuff. I don't really like messing with them. So yeah, we got our setup right there. Take these apart. So we're gonna get going here. Alright, yo, so we got one of them big trains on here. This is the first one I've ever done like this. So I kind of cut an access port here to kind of see what was going on, and this is what we got going on. I cut the mount off of it, and yeah, there's 3 things bolted here. I'm going to try to cut them off with the plasma and see if we can just rip this thing, at least the center thing, right up and out of it. And then, I don't know, maybe this shell looks like it might just be sitting there. I don't know, but it's looking like I'm gonna have to cut like right here to be able to do anything with the copper in this one, and then probably the same thing on the other side. But yeah, first things first is we're gonna cut these 3 off of here and see what happens, man. Again, these are the first ones I've messed with, so I don't know if that's actually gonna work or not, but we're gonna give it a shot here. Alright, so what I'm doing here is cutting them mounts apart, but then I found out that there's bolts holding them together, so I had to cut access holes to get to them bolts. Took the bolts out, and then I had to do persuade this thing a little bit to get the thing out of there. So those were the 3 bolts that were on the top that you could see in the video before. But now there's some other bolts holding this thing in, so I got to cut some access holes and take them out. struggle a little bit in this one. I'm kind of trying to figure out what I need to do, because I've never taken one of these apart before this video, so I'm kind of learning as we go here. Alright, so I think I got to drain it of oil and then cut it a bit lower, like right down in there. I don't know. We're going to find out. Alright, so what I got going on right here is I cut all the way down to around right here, and there's some bolts here. There's 4 of them. I really don't know if you need to get them or not, but those are the first things I tried. So I took them out, and then what I did, once I got this casing off here and I got them bolts out, I saw there's copper windings in this little access hole here. So I went ahead and I cut all the way around and then up twice. So we're going to try to knock that shell off and then see if we can pull the stator out. So as I'm struggling here, I get halfway, I get some of this out, and then I realize there's 2 spot welds. So I got to cut around the spot welds to be able to get this thing off of here.
Start well.
Alright, yo, so them bolts were not necessary to take out. All you got to do is cut that inner sheath there, and then you get your stator out. There's 2 spot welds on it on either side, and then it's just business as usual now. Just chop up that copper and rip it out. That was a big pain in the dick, man. So yeah, I think I'm going to take a break now. Maybe get up that copper puller, set that up. We'll see, man. Alright, yo, so now we got all our, well, not all of them, but we got a whole bunch of these things sitting around now. So before I get too clogged up with everything, I'm going to go ahead and rip some of these out. The first one I got in here is that big one from the Trane unit. So we're going to see how this thing works with that. This is by far the biggest one I've ever tried to yank out. I think there's one or two more that are bigger than that one that I have on my trailer now. So that'll be fun. I don't know how I'm getting them onto the cutting table, because they're probably 300-400 pounds. But we're going to start with this one and then do some of these ones and see how it goes here. Yeah. So we're going to get this thing fired up. This thing will be in some more videos here. I'm not going to show you ripping out every single one of these, but definitely show you, like 3 or 4 here. So yeah, man. Alright, there were some technical difficulties there in that last clip. We tore the chain off the fencing pliers. So I got them welded back on, and it looks like we're just grabbing them when they're hot, working them when they're hot, because all that oil is burning off my gloves every time I touch them pliers. So you can watch this if you want. It's a pretty long clip. There's a lot of struggling involved getting this copper out of here. Some of it went smoothly, other parts of it was a struggle. It would have been a lot more beneficial if I just cut both sides of the copper off, and then the transformer cable that I built, just pounded the copper. Took like one of them bolts from the fridge units and just used that to pound copper out of the hole and just go around each individual hole. That would have been a lot quicker than doing this. But I think the cooler was freshly built at this time, so I was trying to see what it was capable of. If I had to do this again though, I would just cut both ends and then pound the copper straight through. This took a while. Alright, yeah, so here's our progress so far. We got those still to do. We got those still to do. I only took like 1 or 2 out of this box. Mostly what I was working on is this box here. So we got this pile of that's all the casings and the I don't know what the armatures. We got this one here. I wasn't able to get it apart yet. I think what I'm gonna have to do is just take the plasma. It's gonna be slow and just go all the way around it because it's stuck in this giant cast iron thing here. I can't torch it. I can cut it with the plasma or the grinder. It's really going to be slow. Just cut all the way around. It's pretty thick. If I had like a 45 or 65, it wouldn't be so bad. But my little 30 XP kind of struggles with this. Yeah, I got to take it, cut it all the way around. Literally the entire way around, and then over here somewhere make another line, and then that way I can bust part of this off this way and then part of it off that way, and then that should pop our stator out. That one's going to take a while. Luckily I only have 1 more of them to do that I can see so far, because that one is, yeah, those 2 are going to take a while. I'm really hoping it's copper windings in there. If not, man, I just lost a lot of money on that. That big one there, that's actually the same one as what that one came out of. So I only got 1 more of those to do. We did 1 of these trains so far. This one here is a big one. And then that one sitting right there is a smaller one. Those ones are manageable. I don't know about these ones. They're going to be heavy. We got a bunch of these little black ones and the red ones. I say a little bit, they're actually pretty big. I used to consider these the big ones. Now I'm working with these. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stators completed. That one is from the Trane. Y'all can see that one. And then yeah, right here, this is our copper. It's fairly heavy. I got lucky this time. Mostly everything I've done so far has been copper. I had one that was copper aluminum, and luckily on that I was able to rip the copper out of the aluminum on this big part. It's just this little small part I am unable to retrieve the copper without cutting all that, and I really don't feel like it. So I'll throw that in with the copper aluminum. That's going to be a slow filling bucket, hopefully. I have not gotten any straight aluminum ones yet, but a lot of the straight aluminum ones come from ones like that. These big ones here, I say they're a pain in the butt, but so far I have not found any with aluminum in them. They've all been copper, so that's a plus, but there's not a big percentage of copper compared to the steel in there. So, man, this one here is also going to be a challenge, I think, mostly just because it's heavy and there's this rubber crap around it. But yeah, man, I don't know if I'm going to be getting this done tomorrow or not, but I'll put this video up right now, or so far, and then I'll make another one with all this stuff in it. So yeah, man, fun times.